Now on number 4, you are camping with your friends Samuelson and Bucky Barnes. Since all 3 of you like your privacy, you don't pitch your tents close together. Sam's tent is 21 meters from yours, in the direction 23 degrees south of east, and Bucky's tent is 32 meters. Bucky is really far. 32 meters from yours, in the direction 37 degrees north of east. What is the distance between your friends' tents, between Bucky and Sam's tent? Okay, so we're told that Sam's tent is in which direction is 23 degrees south of east. So here I've drawn my north. This is north, south, west, and east. That's what we're going to be using. And we were told that Sam's tent is 23 degrees south of east. So this is the east direction. And Sam's tent is 23 degrees south of that direction. So that means that this is 23 degrees south of east. This is where Sam's tent is. And Bucky's tent is 37 degrees north of east. This is to the north of the east. That's where Bucky's tent is. And it was clearly stated that Bucky's tent is 32 meters away from you. Wait, let me check that. Yes, Bucky is 32 meters away from you. That's the magnitude of this distance here. Bucky's tent is 32 meters away, and Sam's tent is 21 meters away. And where are you? You are, you're camping here. This is you at the origin. That's where your tent is. And Bucky is 32 meters away from you, 37 degrees north of the east. And Sam is also 21 meters away from you and 23 degrees south of the east. So I labeled Bucky's place B and Sam's tent where it's located S. So what we essentially want to find is the magnitude of this vector SB from Sam's tent to Bucky's tent. This vector that I drew here. We want to find the magnitude of this vector from Sam's tent to Bucky's tent SB. And from our vectors, we can get the vector of Sam's tent from the origin. That's OS. Let the origin be O. And we can easily get the vector of Bucky's tent from the origin. That's OB, by simply writing our vectors in Cartesian form. So OB it has a positive X and Y value. OB is 32. Is it cos or sine? It's cos because we're going towards the angle. 32 cos 37. 37x plus 32 sine 37y. This is a 7. And OS, it has a positive x value. That's 21. Is it cos or sine? It's cos because we're going towards the angle. 21 cos 23, but it has a negative y value, minus 21 sine 23y and x. And let me punch these into the calculator and write them down. Right, I've punched them with the calculator and written down the values. But what we want is the vector from Sam's tent to Bucky's tent, SB. How do we get SB? I'm applying vector knowledge here. SB is equals to OB minus OS. You say O from the second vector B minus O from the second vector. Yes, we have OB and OS. So I'm simply going to carry out my OB is 25 when 6x 19, and we're subtracting OS. What's OS? OS is something's wrong. 19, x 18 minus 18. It's actually 8, 2y. At this stage, you should be able to carry out this subtraction. You subtract the x is on their own and y is on their own. So I'm just going to write down the answers to save time. So the vector from Sam's tent to Bucky's tent is 6x plus 27,5y. But that's not what we want. We want the distance between their tents. So what is that distance? Given a vector, how do you get the distance? The distance of this is basically the magnitude of this vector. And how do we calculate the magnitude? We square the components of the vector when they're in a square root. That's 6. Ah, my god. You know what I want to write. That's 6,3 squared plus 27,5 squared. And what do I get? Let me punch this into the calculator. Oh, something's gone wrong. Okay, 6,3 squared plus 27,5 squared, which gives me 28.2 meters. Yeah, may have made some arithmetic errors on the way, but this is the logic behind. And that's the distance from Pakistan to Sam's tent is 28.2 meters. Yeah, that is far. They really love their privacy. The answer makes sense. If you're interested in number 5 that talks about unit vector opposite root 2, blah blah blah, check out the next video in this, what is it called? Yeah, a playlist. In this playlist.